It is 25 degrees outside. It was freezing this morning. It's actually went up a little bit. I am actually at Dunkin' getting me some iced coffee. gym. I just took body pump tonight. And if y'all don't know what body pump is, it's a full body workout. It's an hour long and it has like 1,500 reps in it. Everything changes like depending on which one you take. So it starts out with a warm up and then it goes to squats and then chest and then biceps, triceps, shoulders, lunges, abs, and cool down. But it's an awesome class tonight. I burnt about 550 calories, so I feel great afterwards. But right now I am boiling water. I'm gonna make me some French press coffee, and then I'm gonna clean up a little bit because I did not last night because the power went out. Alright, so I was gonna do like a clean with me video, but I do videos with a lot of music and stuff in the background. So tonight I just kind of wanted to talk about my day. So this morning I woke up and I started my period. I guess that's a little much, like too much info, but I kind of feel like it's a start to me getting back on track on my cycles. This is my second period since my last DNC. So when I had my first DNC, it took 3 months to actually have a period, and they told me to expect that, but they said once my HCG levels dropped back to the negative I should start, and I never did. So whenever I was going for my second DNC and before they could do the miscarriage, I guess it's called like a blood panel, that when they drew 15 vials of blood, they were testing my HCGs constantly. So once that got negative, we could do the continuous miscarriage blood panel. And as soon as my HCG levels dropped to negative this past time, I started my period, and it was awesome. Well, I was a little late this time. I was going to show y'all that I use an app called Flow, which is right there. And honestly, I used these 3 the first time I tried conceiving. That because me and Cody wanted a kid so bad. Like, I tracked every time we had intercourse, when I was ovulating, we did it triple. I mean, we really wanted a kid, and it really did work. But honestly, right now I am just using that app to track my periods because I want to make sure my body is coming back to normal, because I've always had normal periods, but I have been on birth control since I was 13. So they've always helped regulate. But obviously here you can tell I started my period on September 30th and it was a normal period. So now I was a little nervous at first because I was a little late, but I woke up this morning and I'd started my period, so that was super exciting. Like I've told y'all before, Cody and I don't want to start trying until after the first of the year. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to start trying right January hits, and here we are. Because honestly, last time I found out I was pregnant January 2nd of 2019. And I mean, I was only 3 weeks pregnant. I found out, like, there was such a faint line. If I had the test, I would show y'all how faint it was. But we were trying, like I said, on top of things. And so even that faint line, we could not wait. We were, I mean, it was crazy. So I'm not going to log every time we have sex and like when I ovulate and all that this time. After the first of the year, I just kind of want to just live life, and if it happens, it happens. I don't want to plan it. I don't want to stress about it, because that really, stress does a lot to me. I get stressed and then I go through my depression spills, and I don't want to do that anymore. So, like I said, me starting my period this month is a blessing, just because, not because I thought I was pregnant, but I want my body to be back on track. I want to know that I am having a monthly menstrual cycle and all of that. So that was huge today. And honestly, it made me not want to go to the gym, but I still pushed myself. Healthy weight is also a huge factor in what I want when we start trying to get pregnant again, because with my first pregnancy, I literally let myself go. I was 143 pounds the day of our wedding, and then it kind of went downhill. And when I found out I was pregnant, I was the type that just, I let myself go. I was still walking and stuff, but pregnancy cravings are a thing, even if it was a mind thing, because I was early, and it might not really be that early, but to me it was. I was craving everything. Anything I wanted it then. So I let myself get up to 177 after my DNC because of depression. I will say I struggle with depression, and it never started until after a big relationship problem I had, I think. And it wasn't even the relationship, it was just everything that came after the relationship, I guess. So I lost my mom, and it was hard. It really was. I was 16, and I know I've said that before, but I was 16, I moved in with my dad, and I was homeschooled, so I literally sat around all the time, not doing anything. I didn't have friends because I moved to a new town, so I struggled with that. I was good in school, but it was losing my mom and then just sitting around, I guess, feeling bad about myself. So then I started going to school, and I really didn't struggle with depression right after I lost my mom. It was years later when other stuff happened, and then it fell back to me losing my mom and just everything I've been through. And I will say I went through a bad depression. I went to counseling, I went to therapy, and I was on depression medicine. I've been on 3 different kinds, and getting off of them each time, I mean, one time I literally, because they make you feel like a different person sometimes, and I didn't want to be that person anymore, and I've thrown them away, which is awful, because then you go through the phase of withdrawals after not taking them. So I will say I have not been on depression medicine in about 4 years since I've been with Cody, and Cody has changed my life 100%. I don't think about bad things anymore. When I do get down, we talk, and it helps so much. Even when we lost the first baby, the doctor recommended me getting back on my depression medicine because I was down and out, and I'd gained weight. And I'm telling you, how I see myself and me gaining and losing, it puts me through a phase where I'm depressed, and I don't want to be that person anymore. So me and Cody, we talked things out. After our first miscarriage, I went to the doctor, and they recommended me getting back on depression medicine because I was down and out. And Cody said, fight through it. Like, we'll work things out. We'll get through it. We've gotten through so much. We'll get through it. So we did. And same with the second one. I recently went to the doctor, and I know I've said that in one of my videos, and she mentioned if I wanted to get back on it, but I told her no. Like, I'm living my best life, honestly. With everything I've been through, this year has been crazy, and I'm getting through it. And I hope if anyone else is out there struggling or has struggled, you're not alone. I come and I literally put on a front, and most people don't know half the stuff I've been through, but I don't let it show because I'm strong, and honestly I grew up that way. I've always felt like I was strong, that I could do anything, and that's how I keep going. And without Cody, I really don't know where I would be. He's been my best friend, and he has talked to me more than anyone I know, even when stuff was bad and I really wanted to give up, and I have tried to give up plenty of times, but Cody's been there, and that's why I married him. I fell in love with him. I think I fell in love with him before he fell in love with me, just because of our friendship we had. But never give up, because I've wanted to, multiple times. And now that I feel like I can't get pregnant, I thought about giving up, but I'm not. I have too much to live for. I have too much going for me, and I know a lot of people out there that are in the same place as I am or have been, and you want to give up, but keep trying, because our time will come with babies. My time came with finding Cody and getting married and being happy, and it's not going to happen overnight. Sometimes it does for people. I mean, people pop out kids left and right sometimes, and I wonder how, because we want one so bad. But sorry. And I'm not gonna lie, I blame myself, because I mean, I can get pregnant, I just can't keep one. And I do blame myself a lot, and I feel bad because Cody wants a kid just as much as me. But it's emotional, and sometimes it's good to just cry. Especially all my friends have kids, and I love them to death, but it's just hard. But anyways, I'm strong, and we're gonna get through it, and our time will come, whether it's a fertility doctor, whether we go through all this again, another DNC. I mean, when we do have a kid, it's going to be the best thing, even if it's adoption. I mean, I'm 27 and Cody's 24, and I don't want to think about that, because I know we have time, but I want kids before I get older too. So, I'm such an ugly crier, and I'm so sorry. But anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit and get that out. I feel better. I feel a lot better. So, I am actually going to clean the kitchen, and I didn't really want to make a clean with me video. I just kind of wanted to get it all done and start editing and uploading, and to give you a little back history. And there's a lot more that I could talk about that I might save for another video, but that's just a little bit about my day and all my thoughts that go through my head. So I am gonna end the vlog here, and this is real. This is the real me. I get emotional while I look like Rudolph, and I'm breaking out, and I never break out. But I hope everyone has a great Wednesday night. I'm gonna go clean, like I said. Cody is about to play Xbox Live with Ryan, and I am gonna upload this video for y'all. If y'all have anything to say, or any kind of relationship to anything I've been through, you can comment below, or of course add me on Instagram and write me on there. I'll leave the link below. But no one's alone with depression or miscarriages or anything like that, losing a parent. So thanks guys for subscribing and keeping me going, because honestly, my subscribers and my comments are the reason I continue the video. Good night guys.